Okay, go find me, classify the quadrilateral and find me all that other stuff. So in this case, well, let's just go ahead and get the midpoint out of the way. LU, find the midpoint of LU. Doesn't matter if we have the graph there or not. It's just add up the x's, divide by 2, add up the y's, divide by 2. So -5 plus -2 is -7. And then for the y's, 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So the midpoint's going to be located there. All right, let's go ahead and get a visual of this thing. -5, 1, -2, 5, 6, -1, and 3, -5. So L, U, K, E. All right. Again, it's all about those side lengths. It's all about those slopes. Looks like I might target a rectangle here based off just the shape. So if that's truly the case, opposite sides need to be congruent and the adjacent sides need to be perpendicular, meaning have negative reciprocal slopes. So go ahead and find me LU's length. I'll show you again one more time of how we're calculating that. Change in the x's squared. So for LU, I got a change of 3. And for the y's, change in the y squared, I get a change of 4. So that gives me a length of 5. Okay, now I've done KE already. KE also turns out to be a change of 5. And then I'm going to go ahead and calculate the other two sides, UK. So UK, okay, change in the y's, change in the x's, gives me 8. Change in the y's, that gives me 6. Work it out, that gives me 10. Then I've already went through and calculated the length of LE, and LE also turns out to give me the length of 10. So I have a 5, a 5, a 10, and a 10. What that means is I've got the perimeter. 10 plus 10 is 20, plus 5 and 5 is 30 units. Don't need to worry about that. Now I can't calculate necessarily the area just yet until I know it's a rectangle, and therefore then I would know that 5 is going to be perpendicular to 10. So then it's going to be looking at those slopes, okay? So let me erase that 5 real quick. Just again, reminder, rise over run. Okay, so I'm gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna run 1, 2, 3. So LU, okay, has a slope of 4/3. To be perpendicular, when I look at UK, all right, so when I look at UK, rise and run, okay, I'm going over from, what is it, 2 to 6, that's an 8. I'm going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So UK has a length of has a rise and run of -6/8. Reduce that down by 2, and that gives me -3/4. And when I look at that, I do have opposite reciprocals, negative reciprocals. Now I compare the other two sides, and I turn out to get the same slopes as that. LU, when I did that earlier, gets me that for the slope, and UK also gets, LE also gets me UK's same slope. So doing that earlier, I got myself a rectangle. Since I know we now have right angles, I can go ahead and do just this 10 times 5, give me 50. No need for that. So then we bring it all together, classify this thing. So we're going to say rectangle, since 2 pairs of opposite sides congruent. And then the other thing is, because if you just said that, it could be a parallelogram. The thing that makes it a rectangle then is the adjacent sides are perpendicular due to negative reciprocal slopes.